Hello and welcome back to Home Learning. This is our junior PE challenge for this week, for today. Our focus is going to be on throwing. So we're going to do some overarm and underarm throwing, and we're going to play a bit of game of golf with our throwing today. So for this activity, you're going to need something to throw. Now I have a tennis ball, I have a beanbag. If you maybe don't have a ball like this at home, if you maybe watched one of the other videos I posted last time, you can make a ball out of your socks. So you can put them together, tie them in, and we also have a ball that way to play with. And I'm going to show you how to play. Come on, let's do it. Now, also when we play this game, we're going to need a target. So today I'm using a bucket here. You could use a washing basket, or maybe you can make an area with, like, you might not have cones, but you could do jumpers or hats or sunscreen bottle if you're maybe doing it outside, and have an area, a target area that you're going to throw in. Also, as an optional thing, you can have a whiteboard or a piece of paper to do your scoreboard. I'm going to quickly write mine up and show you in a second. I've got my scoreboard now. This time it's the right way around for you, so you can see my whole numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, my total, and my left and right hands. So this is going to be my first hole. I'd measured mine out with cones for the start, or you could use a line or something if you're outside. You can still do this indoors. Or maybe if you have your own sunscreen bottle, you could use your own sunscreen bottle, and my bucket's over there. So I've got to go from here to there and see how many throws it takes me. All right, so I've got my ball. I'm going to try with the socks first, and we might do right hand first, see how many goes it takes me, see if I can get a hole in one. Two. Let's try with the left hand. Two as well. Alright, so I got two. I'm going to play the same hole, but this time I'm going to do it with a beanbag instead, and see if maybe that's easier or harder. So right hand, beanbag. One. Let's try with the left. Right, here we go. So left hand, we're going this time. Let's see if we can go to hole in one as well. One. So beanbag might be a bit easier. Now, for my third hole, we're going to try the tennis ball. And again, we'll go right hand and we'll try left hand and see how many attempts it takes us. Here we go. Right hand first. Oh no! It's rolling back too. Two with the right hand. Right, so left hand, tennis ball. Now you can see if I missed, it started rolling away, whereas the beanbag would stay there, or the socks might stay there. So it's a bit harder with the tennis ball. Here we go. Uh-oh. Three. Now maybe we could try underarm with the tennis ball. Might be a bit more accurate. Now for my fourth and final hole, you could do more as well. Now I've had my bucket in the same spot every time, but you might move it around to make it further or shorter, to make it different. Fourth hole, I'm going to try and throw a whiteboard marker. Probably recommend only doing this outside if you're going to. So, right hand first. Let's see how many we get. Okay, good hole in one there. Left hand whiteboard marker. Three that time. There's a bit of a bad miss at the end. Okay, so I've played my 4 holes and now I've got to add up my score. So as you can see, I had 9 total for my left hand and 6 for my right. I was a bit better on the right hand. So yeah, as you could see by my scoreboard, that I did a bit better on my right hand. Now I'm right-handed, so I'm generally going to throw a bit better on my right hand, but it's always good to practice both sides. Now, I didn't change the distance of my bucket or the size of my bucket on the holes, but you might want to do that. I just changed the object to make the game different. You might not have as many objects as I had. So you could change the distance to the hole for each hole that you wanted. You could play more holes than 4, or you could play less. Now, when you play outside, you're going to have a better chance of moving around and it won't be so cramped in your house. So if you can go out and play in Faulkner Park, you can get a lot of space and you can make lots of holes. You could do different objects. So you might have a basketball at home. You might have something else. You might have a different bucket to use as well, okay? Or you could just make an area and it has to land in that area. So that's our game of throwing golf as well. And I hope you enjoyed that lesson. Make sure you try and upload, maybe you could upload your scorecard for me to see how you went on your holes, or you could upload a photo or a video of you playing and tell me how you went in the comments. So I hope you enjoyed that game of throwing golf. Good luck, and hopefully you get some good weather like I did today.